Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a review for Superman American Alien, issue 3. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic episode 129, and that's show a review all the comics I've read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. There's a lot, so bear with me. The Troop, issue 2. Rowan's Ruin, issue 4. Grim Fairy Tales, issue 118. Inferno Resurrection, issue 1. Birthright, issue 13. Mirror's Edge, issue 5. New Romancer, issue 2. Arrow the Dark Archer, issue 1. Earth 2 Society, issue 8. Huck, issue 3. Silk, issue 3. All New Hawkeye, issue 3. Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 4. All New Wolverine, issue 4. Right? Issue 4. All New, All Different Avengers, issue 3. Starfire, issue 8. The Violent, issue 2. Web Warriors, issue 3. All New X-Men, issue 3. Green Lantern, Edge of Oblivion, issue 1. Batman Superman, issue 28. Extraordinary X-Men, issue 5. And Batman and Robin Eternal, issue 15. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic episode 129, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Superman American Alien issue 3. Now, Superman American Alien issue 1 and issue 2 were my pick of the week. So will issue 3 make the pick of the week? So I was actually really looking forward to this issue because of the artist on here. It's the same artist as Lady Killer, Jones. Love her art style, and I think it fits so well for this comic also. So Clark is now in his early 20s, and he's trying to figure out his, kind of his journey, where he wants to go after this. What does he want to do with his life? And I just love the coloring here and the artwork. I think it's just gorgeous, and it very much works for this party scene going on throughout the whole issue. So great artwork. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, like I said, it's Clark trying to discover himself, and he's back in Smallville. Seems like he just broke up with Lana, and he's talking to Pete and says, oh, well, I won this vacation. Should I go? And he's like, yeah, I guess, but you can fly. Why do you need to go on this vacation? So he ends up going, and his helicopter breaks down, and he's Superman, but still doesn't really know what to do. So obviously he doesn't want to reveal his abilities, and he ends up going into the water, and he actually drowns, which was interesting, because we learned that Superman could drown in this book. So he ends up on this party boat, and everyone thinks he's Bruce Wayne, including Oliver Queen, so that was a fun little cameo. And then, he doesn't really know what to say. He's like, hey, I'm not Bruce Wayne, but no one allows him to have, the time for him to say, hey, I'm not Bruce Wayne. Now, there's this girl named Barbara who says, yeah, I know you're not Bruce Wayne. It's like, yeah, I've been trying to tell everybody that. And she's like, yeah, have fun with it. Don't worry. You don't have to tell anybody. We don't even know where Bruce Wayne is. He hasn't shown his face in years. And obviously, as fans, we know where Bruce Wayne is. But at this time, Batman obviously was not active. So we get to see Barbara and Clark kind of have a fun time with each other and start to like each other. And again, have a fun time. But the fun thing is that Deathstroke is actually targeting Bruce Wayne and targets Clark. And of course, Clark is Superman, so he's able to stop Deathstroke really easily. And by the end, that was his little adventure. That was his early 20s. And he says, all right, well, I'm done. This is my vacation. And she's like, oh, and Barbara's like, will I ever see you again? He's like, yeah, you'll see. Maybe one day. And if you guys don't know, Barbara actually is Cheetah. So that was an interesting interaction. I didn't expect Cheetah to be in this series or ever really have an interaction in Superman American Alien. So that was kind of cool. And I really like this book. I think with Superman American Alien, they kind of go on this line where it's like, is it Superman? Are they going too far? Are they going a little too risque? But they always make that line, I feel, for me. Because there are a lot of things that happen here is Superman. Just a younger Clark Kent in a modern telling of a story. And I liked his kind of wilder side here. I thought it was well done, but it's still Clark. And I even liked his monologue where he was drugged by Deathstroke, but I liked his monologue about being an alien, and then Barbara totally not understanding exactly what he's saying. It's like, an alien? Oh yeah, I guess we all are aliens. So I really liked that the dialogue. I thought that was really well done. So the dialogue in general was just really well done in this book. And I had fun time with it. Again, it's something totally different that you wouldn't expect with Superman. And you could say that with every single issue. It always has a different vibe, and that's what I like about this title. Issue 1 was very much this childlike wonder. Issue 2 was the gritty teenage years. And here, I'll call it the trippies, trippy early 20s. And then next, I think we're going to start seeing kind of a mellower Superman getting into the workplace, I hope. I don't know what the next chapter is going to be, but I guess that's really where they should go with it. Or they might tie strings in Smallville before they do that. Also, I love this ending with, I can never pronounce his name, and he's totally right. I can never, that guy who's starts with M. Like, again, there's so many letters, and I love that he mentions in that one page, it's like, you probably can't even pronounce my name. He's like, goes really meta and says, hey, I am more important than you because I'll always exist. Or if you're not reading me, you'll think about me and you're kind of less important. I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. So I like that last page too. I had a really good time with this book. It's different, and I'm really enjoying a Superman American Alien. So I'll give this 4.5 stars, and this was actually my pick of the week again. So far, this series is on a streak. Issue 1 was my pick of the week, Issue 2 was my pick of the week, and now Issue 3. We'll see if Issue 4 is also my pick of the week when it comes out next month. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.